Vada responds to Ryan Garcia's claim of a tainted supplement. And they basically tell him that he's responsible for everything that he puts in his body. Now, like I've been saying, since you got a lot of these dudes out here who don't lose logic, who live in emotion, and I understand people that got something against the Haneys. I get it. Something tangible, like something for real. I understand people who got relationships with Ryan Garcia. You feel like he's an honest dude because he gave you an interview. He full of shit. He full of shit. And I call a spade a spade. If I was cool with him, or if it was the other shoe was Devin Haney, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. All right. So apparently one of the things he got popped, he said was tainted. Like it was two different supplements from two different companies, right? One company, it was Recovery Carb. We looked up the company, third party tested, FDA approved, GMHI or GMH or some shit like that. I don't know what that is. Approved. That supplement wasn't tainted. You go to the other one, it was Essential Amino Acid by another company. I didn't look up that company. I believe that was two different companies. I could be wrong. They wasn't tainted with no Ostarine, bro. It wasn't tainted with no Ostarine. Trust and believe me. Like, I could see they had, maybe if you got food poison. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't tainted with no Ostarine, bro. Not an essential amino acid. Not nothing that do with recovery. No. And cool, he can send he can reseal a bottle all he wants to. Because all they gotta do is spend the money. Let's go through let's see if they got anything else that was created with that batch and see if they come up with Ostarine. If none of them come up with Ostarine, it's a lie. All it is to prolong the inevitable. He came up with too many excuses. He got popped. He said it was the ashwagandha. How you know it's the ashwagandha? It wasn't. We all knew it wasn't ashwagandha. He do a hair and nails test. We know a hair test can't overrule a urinalysis. So it's not like hair and marijuana where marijuana sticking your hair. It's not like that. Now it's these supplements that he took after he posted on social media a year or two ago that he didn't take supplements. All right? And my thing is, you waited the night. Just make this make sense. You waited the night before the fight and the day of the fight to take essential amino acids and a recovery aid. Come on, bro. If you was taking it the whole camp and it came back pot early in the camp, that's understandable. Okay, bet. He popped hot. We might have to prolong the fight. Let's look at this drug that he got in there and see if he got any Ostarine. And okay, it's contaminated. We push the fight back, let it clear the system, redo the fight. On top of that, he never wanted to take the fight. So you're responsible for what you put in your body. And that's what Vada said. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Everybody got an excuse. Oh, I took nasal spray. Well, I didn't know this was in that. I didn't know you can take this, that, or third. That's very important while you go through that paperwork. Vada know ain't no fucking Ostarine and no essential amino acid. They know it ain't no fucking Ostarine and no recovery shit. Are you serious? Do you know the implications that taking performance enhancing drugs can affect somebody long term? And y'all want to know why the nigga was tweaking out and sweating and acting crazy? Nigga was on that shit. He was on that shit. Y'all sitting there believing him, everything he's saying. Well, the Haney's got deception. Who don't have deception? That's what a promoter do. When you managing, you promoting somebody, it ain't nothing but deception. Remember when Earl Spence deceived y'all like he wanted to fight Terrence Crawford, but he never wanted to fight Terrence Crawford? Remember how he deceived y'all ass? That's what boxing is about. It's a way to promote. But when it's in y'all favor, it's all cool. When we talking about clean and not clean clean fighters and dirty fighters, it's not a thin line. It's not, oh, I like him because I'm gonna bleed him, or I don't like him so I'm gonna bleed. No. It should draw a line right down the middle. Either you with performance enhancing drugs or you against it. Now people say, well, everybody's on drugs. When it make their case, now everybody on drugs. Well, I don't like this nigga, man. He weighed too much on the fight now. Okay, you like Canelo? Deontay Wilder just came out. Zhang outweighed him by 70 pounds. Well, that's heavyweight. What's the difference? 70 pounds. 70 pounds. And that's what it is. You're responsible for what you put in your body. So if you knew you was going to take carb fuel, you was going to take essential amino acids, you should have gave the shit to Vada and say, are these usually good to take? You taking medicine, blood pressure medicine, all that. Tell Vada, they ask you to list everything you're going to be taking or you've been taking. You refuse to put that shit down, that's on you. I find it funny. You take a supplement, nobody's been able to answer this question. You take a supplement the day before and the day of the fight. Had you took it for 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks when y'all was testing, it would have came up and it could have been resolved. That's bullshit. You don't wait till the night of the fight. You don't wait the day before the fight to take a supplement. His intention was to cheat. He cheated by missing weight. Let's keep it real. He cheated by missing weight. That's cheating. He said he took an IV. That's cheating. But then people will say, well, all this doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the performance and all that stuff. And you just sit there like, dude, you don't even know what essential amino acids is. You don't even know what ostarine is. You dumb nuts didn't even know the difference between the hair and the urine test. You didn't know a hair test cannot be used to test for ostarine to overrule urinalysis. So you're responsible for whatever you put in your body. You know why that is? Why they take that stance in Vada? Because when they give you performance enhancing drugs, they tell you what to do. Oh, just put this in here. Or say you took nasal spray. Or say you took this blood pressure medicine. Or say you was taking this diabetes medicine. This is what they tell you when they give it to you. If you get caught, say you took this. That's what they tell you. So whatever go in that body, you're responsible for it. So when the motherfuckers always using, now the thing is to use contamination. And I seen with the company, like I can see if he had a rinky-dink ass company. Matter of fact, I can see if he was a rinky-dink company, but he got money. So why would you even buy products from a rinky-dink company? You should be buying the best. But I can see if he got popped early in camp. Okay, I'm going to start taking these subs for the Devin Haney fight. I'm going to start taking this amino acids and this recovery for the Devin Haney fight. That way, when he tested earlier, it would have came up on the radar. It could have been resolved. Why did it only pop up the day before the fight and the day of the fight? He cheated. But a lot of people don't want to admit it because they don't like Devin Haney. And you never see this shit go on with other fighters. Fighters that said racist shit. Trainers that said racist shit. Motherfuckers that cheated. And a lot of y'all black fight fans don't have the vitriol for fighters that done far worse than Devin Haney and his father. Y'all don't. Y'all literally believe in a lying Mexican who's a piece of shit, who come from a racist ass family. Y'all believe in that before y'all believe in somebody that look like you, who came in, made the weight like a professional, who carries himself like a professional, who ain't broke a rule to our knowledge. Well, California said, or show me where California came out and made a statement, and now they Regis filed an appeal for his loss. You can't show it to me, because it's a falsehood. How you gonna say, well, you can't weigh this in? They weighing in with clothes. They're not even weighing stripping down to reweigh in. That's why they used to call them on HBO unofficial. So instead of people not even just standing with the brother, which y'all should stand with the brother regardless in this situation, you know. But if it was a situation, or we're gonna wait to see for the B sample, we're gonna wait to see, y'all would have, and if it was Devin Haney, he would have been guilty. And a lot of y'all perpetuate the very same thing that y'all bitch and complain about. A lot of y'all uphold a lot of those stereotypes that Brad with a badge, that Becky, Karen, all have about black dudes. A lot of y'all carry those stereotypes. Y'all really do. Y'all enforce them on your own people. But then again, we supposed to be brothers, man. We got to command. No, I draw a line, bro. I don't give a fuck if he said he wouldn't let a white boy beat him. A lot of y'all cooning and buffooning with Bernard still. He said it too. What's wrong with that? What's so funny? Larry Holmes said something about Rocky Marciano couldn't hold his jock strap. He was ostracized as well too. Robbed that motherfucker in front of everybody. Love Michael Spinks. One of the greatest 3 or 4 light heavyweights of all time. But he didn't beat Larry Holmes, bro. They took that record away from him. And when you started talking about historically some of the most hated fighters in history in boxing, don't be surprised, man. They were all black. Marvin Hagler, bro. Marvin Hagler wasn't beloved. You know, a lot of people end up, eventually liking Marvin Hagler. But Marvin Hagler, was hated. First world title in the UK, he was booed. How many times he was robbed and on the wrong side of history? Larry Holmes was probably the most hated fighter of all time. Didn't do shit to deserve it. Deontay Wilder was a hated fighter. It was envy, it was jealousy with Deontay Wilder. How can he do these things and I have all these skills? And it was envy. Terence Crawford got a lot of hate from his own people. Because the other motherfucker was a bitch ass nigga. That's just what it boiled down to. And the only reason he fought him was because niggas in Dallas and niggas in Texas started looking at him funny. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. So don't, if you one of them niggas that came in here, or you one of them Mexicans and a black fighter pop hot, and you want to come in here talking shit and, you said that, man, eat a dick. I'm a step regardless. I'm gonna call it right down the middle. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But I don't want to hear shit from y'all niggas defending Ryan Garcia about nothing. About another Mexican popping hot, about a Ukrainian popping hot, about a white fighter popping hot, about a black American or African. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Anybody justifying this or believing Ryan Garcia, I don't want to hear nothing. Your opinion, when it comes to PEDs over here, it does not matter. It does not matter. But like I said, especially for a lot of these fake ass black fight fans and shit, if this the shoe was on the other foot, or if this was a black fighter that we was waiting on the B sample, y'all would have did the work for the Mexicans. Mexicans wouldn't have to say nothing. White folk wouldn't have to say nothing. Brad wouldn't have to say nothing. Enrique, Maria, Americash, you know what I'm saying? Wendy, Becky, Bob, Sal, and Bill. They wouldn't have to say nothing. Y'all would have, just like y'all do with everything else. White people ain't out here really doing the damage to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? It's your own people that do that. It wasn't that, white people that they planted the seed and they put it in action with Bill Cosby. It was black people that did it. How y'all dogged out Michael Jackson for years. Talking about his color and his sexuality and all that. Y'all did that shit. They plant the seed, they water it, but when it started to sprout, y'all the ones that do the work. To your own people. But then when it come to certain things, or when it come to you, y'all want us to show y'all grace. You want us to stand together when, somebody get killed by the police. Nah, I'm good on that, bro. Y'all Black Lives Matter, but as soon as the family get their money, or as soon as the family get paid off, then it go away. Then y'all forgetting, y'all go back to thy pulling guns and cooning on thy brother. I'm done with that, bro. But hey, that is what it is. And don't come over here, like, if you want them dudes, man, don't come over here talking that black power shit no more, bro. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it, bro. But hey, check out the Patreon, links in the link tree. Check me out on Instagram, Spotify, Kick, Twitch, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.